South Africa, Cape of Good Hope. What is the South Africa last point? Cape of Good Hope. What is the last point of the South America? Cape of Horn. So don't confuse it. Cape of Good Hope is the last point of South Africa. Cape of Horn is the last point of South America. Okay. Next, another is there. Blue train. Blue train from Cape Town to Pretoria in the Republic of South Africa. We know South Africa has the three capital cities: Pretoria, Johannesburg, and Cape Town. So this blue train actually another, that is a real network. Blue train from Cape Town to Cape Horn. Sorry, Cape Horn is another way. Cape Horn is not. Cape Town to Pretoria to the Republic of South Africa. Okay, just Cape Town, South Africa. This word should be remembered. Okay, next we'll discuss the different, means most important railway networks in the world. Like Transcontinental Railway, Trans-Siberian Railway. We know that Trans-Siberian Railway is the longest railway in the world. Trans-Siberian Railway into Kodasi. Trans-Siberian Railway is from Petersburg to the Vladivostok in Russia, right? Connecting so many different places. Actually, that is Russia is the largest country. That's why there should be the longest railway network is there. Okay. Again, another is the Transcontinental Railway network from Halifax to that is from Washington DC. So that means what? Just different in different countries, different rail network is there. Again, employment rate is also there. Again, they are connecting different places, but purpose is different. Generally for industrial purposes, railway is developed. Okay, we'll discuss what are the different most important railways in the world. Number one is the Transcontinental. So I will question what is the meaning of transcontinental when it is connecting two ends of the continent. So the continent by country is the duta he connect kore it will transcontinental. Okay. Transcontinental railway. First one is the Trans-Siberian Railway. Trans-Siberian Railway connecting what? St. Petersburg to Vladivostok. We'll see what are different places passing through. Moscow, Ufa, Novosibirsk, Irkutsk, etc. So Trans-Siberian Railway connecting St. Petersburg to Vladivostok, passing through Moscow, Ufa, Novosibirsk, Irkutsk, etc. And what is the length? We will see the length also. Length is 9332 kilometer. Means 9332 kilometer. Connecting one end to the other. Next, number 2 is that Trans-Canadian Railway. So Trans-Canadian Railway joining Halifax to Vancouver. So where this is? Where does it exist? Trans-Canadian Railway. It is in Canada. Okay. So what is the length? We'll see the length. Length is 7,050 kilometer. This is the length. This is the length of Trans-Siberian Railway. This is the length of Trans-Canadian Railway. And we will see the passing through. What are the different places? Passing through Montreal. মানে এইবিলাকৰ মাজেদি পাৰ হৈ গৈছে কোনবিলাকৰ মাজেদি মানে সেন্ট পিটাৰ্সবাৰ্গৰ পৰা ভ্লাদিভষ্টক পাইছেগৈ কোনবিলাক ঠাইৰ মাজেদি পাৰ হৈ গৈছে মস্কো ইউফা নভৰছবিৰ্স্ক ইৰকুটস্ক etc. So like this Trans-Canadian Railway also passing through Halifax to Vancouver, but passing through this Montreal, Ottawa, Winnipeg etc. আমি এইবিলাকৰ পৰা আমি গম পাম যে Ottawa, Winnipeg এইবিলাক প্লেছৰ মানে থৰিটি কি হৈছে পাৰ হৈ গৈছে Winnipeg, Thunder Bay, etc. So Trans-Siberian Railway, Trans-Canadian Railway concept clear. Again another railway is there, we'll discuss here. That is the Union Pacific Railway. What is the name? Union Pacific Railway. They will come under 4. Okay. Union Pacific Railway. So when we are talking about the Pacific Railway, that means the Pacific countries. It is in the Pacific countries, connecting the Pacific countries, right? So it is starting from New York to San Francisco. New York is in the near to the Washington DC, and San Francisco is in British Columbia. Okay, not sorry British Columbia. It is in the side of that Rocky Mountain. San Francisco. So passing through, we'll see the what are the places passing through. Cleveland, Ivan, Chicago, etc. So next, another one is there, Australian. Australian Transcontinental Railway. Australian Transcontinental Railway means it is again connecting 2 points of the Australia. Suppose Australia Australia actually shape is like this. Okay. So here part 2, this is part 2 Sydney. So part 2 Sydney actually connecting this Australia Transcontinental Highway. Okay, we'll see here. I mean some part of Melbourne aru different city mazali par hoise part 2 Sydney. Part hoise kior mazali Calgary, Broken Hill to Port Augustus. So Calgary, Broken Hill to Port Augustus. Actually, this transcontinental railway is existing. Okay. Next is the north-south direction. This is actually east-west direction, west to east direction. Now we'll see the north-south direction. What is the name of the desert in the Australia? Great Victoria Desert. We know this Great Victoria Desert. Again, another Great Barrier Reef is also there. Again, Great Sandy Desert is also there. It means Australia northern port is full of desert. Only lower portion means southern portion is only economically developed. Means developed in the transport and communication. In north-south direction, Adelaide, one city in Australia, to Alice Spring, to not Darwin line, Darwin-Beardum line. Darwin-Beardum line is different. Okay, this is Darwin-Beardum line. Darwin-Beardum line is a different railway line. That means in northern direction, these transcontinental railway connecting Adelaide to the Darwin-Beardum line through Alice Spring and the Darwin. এইখন চিটিৰ মাজেদি পাৰ হৈ এডিলেডৰ পৰা এটো কানেক্ট কৰিছে ওকে একচুয়ালি এটো এটা বেলেগ ৰেলৱে লাইন ট্ৰান্সকন্টিনেন্টাল ৰেলৱে জাস্ট কানেক্ট কৰিছে ওকে again nothing is there in this chapter. Another important topic is there, the Orient Express. So let's see what is there in the Orient Express. Okay, actually Orient Express from Paris to London. Okay, in the actually it is connecting whole Europe and the Asia, some cities of Asia, some cities of Europe. They are actually under this construction for the commercial purpose. So this is actually, if it will be totally join the all the cities, then it will be supposed to be the longest railway network. Okay, Orient Express to connect with it. This line is connecting Paris in France to Istanbul, to Munich, again to Vienna. Vienna is the capital of Austria. Again up to Budapest. Budapest is the capital of Hungary. Up to Belgrade. Okay, but from Paris to London, it has reduced approximately 96 hours. So this Orient Expressway has been reduced the distance from Paris to London approximately 96 hours. That means what? It is the fastest also and it is longest also. So railway network communication is the second largest means network communication in the world. So after this airways. So this is the end of the chapter. Up to here, here we are concluding the chapter today. In the next session, next part will be discussed. So up to that, you study well. And if you have not understood anything, you just give in a feedback session. Okay, up to here. Thank you. All the best.